Yeah, vana vatambula ngeni kapu valieko vya mafuta ngeni gado niza na vimayi nicheke tumichira ngeni jando mukumba kulimbana na mafomu tiye ine ni mwasambo nadi mukutunya bweka vima flow kwene ichi ni chidambo ine niwe pasi ufulu wane wase nkumanya nge mutambo mbijika ibentowa amama bakababa chimwana chambura nkaro bonani chapo kamaro banyake bari checharo wichicheka ni chibaro kwa bana bambura ngaro ndipo bana ninga baba nati nipasa nisaro ichi nadi nchikaridi ndipo kizi nirinayo kupenja chijaro bati charo ni masgoro wine niza na mafumbo mbuni mwakoma maraba kwene murije mararo nati wow tumaslemu kusuzga pizza nikavichi mwize na vigumu swagi yinu nja mariko niza kutoweska sumu imbwe ni bumu kurimbana na chimwana ni chiriski nati mukumbenge arawasi ngani tumu napurika vyongo paseri kasi ninja nati ine niribize nkuyowoya na jaja nyimbo zinu miteteka ndipo kuteta nkuteta hivyo ni mpare tupirose tuvibamba ngani makodi ichi chiroya chikarekeni kapare batumizga sumu bati tivote kuti bagure kafemi wanganya kasi nindare marapa yaribize kupiga mafro kwene ine nindarye
haba bana wachepa kwa ise kumapedo haba bana wachepa kwa ise kumapedo haba bana wachepa kwa ise kumapedo haba bana nwadoko kwa ise kumapedo
viweme nkuvimanya ndeka para vachitika bati zina ndiwe kwima kwene uchari muteta kurimbana na chizguka nafumira mubogosi ngati ndine andateka mara vambura kudyeka ndipo mose mwafumira tubibi ngamiteteka musambire kapikiro kavisumu maso yane ni mupoto komezgani ni kubeko kutiripa vimasosi ndine mwana wapajendwa vitomato palipose hapo nkwendo wakukumba nitondeke kwene chiuda wasanka palipose chimwana ichi kubeba nati wow tumaslemu kusuzga pizza nikavichi.
Hello everybody, welcome to our Training Star segment, and today we have a Nthondwa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, Nthondwa.
We've has in the building as our training star. I'm very excited because it's been a long time coming. He's an artist that has been in the industry for quite some time, and recently he has dropped a project. We want to get to know how his journey has been, what this project is all about, who has worked with, and also how maybe COVID-19 has affected his artistry and just his journey altogether. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
Yeah?
Welcome.
So we end up one joint.
I was uteka.
Huh?
You know this is your one got this uteka.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Okay, maybe Gumayambi, let's start from anybody that does not know who you are.
Yeah, sure.
Wina nangova nyimbo zaga mangodi kuli artist naga maipanga rap mutumbu.
Yeah, sure.
Kumano kuti ufike that stage of you knowing that this is where my heart is. What I want to do is strictly do music in my mother tongue, that is Tumbuka. First and foremost, muna kumayambilio kweni. Tell us your background, how the journey started, how you found yourself in the music industry.
All right. Since when I was a kid, I've been surrounded in Nthondwa music. Yeah, my brothers used to listen to music every day, and by then Tupac, so naniso nalindika feeling what if I should try this out, you know. So since way back mano maziwa nalibe that chance so kuopa kuti how can I start it ngangopita kwa producer basi find him, you know. So my journey started in 2016 when I joined college, that is Chancellor College. I met a friend. He was like, bro, you can do this. Then he convinced me, and we had to visit the studio for the first time in 2016. And and 4 or 5 another one I was like, okay, this is it. So since my college days, I've been doing music until today.
So when you started doing music, what sort of genre of music did you think you were very good at, and did you automatically jump into rapping in Tumbuka? How was the process like?
All right, I started rapping in Tumbuka, should be in 2021. All along I've been rapping in English.
English, yeah.
Sure.
You also have a couple of videos in
English.
In English.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think 2-4 something there. Yeah, sure. So that's how it started, and I was like, let me try something new, you know. So I had to do something in Tumbuka.
What made you think?
All right. So it's not just about starting to do it in that way. I firstly realized that there's a gap in our music industry, and I started it just to break some stereotypes that we have in the country when it comes to music. There's kind of a formula You know, you have to do it this way, you know. So to change the game sometimes is to break the rules, you know.
Yeah.
You can't just be doing it in Java, you can just be doing it in English or whatever. You know, since way back, if you've been following hip hop music in Malawi, ukamaimba jijewa, you were not considered as a rapper.
Yeah.
People would boo you on stage, like, ooh, you know. But other people really had to break that stereotype, like we can also do it in this language. So my motivation was like, what if I start doing this? I know 2 or 3 people say like, you know, but music's so wide and it's a whole big language, you know. So that was my motivation, I should say.
Yeah, that was really quite interesting. Don't you even find people asking you, have you been getting a lot of support from your fans as well, or you have been having that resistance where sometimes umona ngati kuti mwina ningobwerera ndipe nyimbo imodzi ya English or Chichewa just so I could satisfy the nurses and anybody that still wants me to go back to where I was before?
The external pressure is just there, you know. Even my fellow artists, the bigger ones, you know, they would text me like, you know. So like, yeah, it's a very good criticism, but for me, if someone approaches me saying, Kuti, why are you doing it in Tumbuka? Okay, a matter of fact, I'm fluent in like 11 languages. Okay. So you can speak Swahili, I can speak Tumbuka, Chewa, whatever.
Unaongea Swahili?
Naongea. Nakijua sana. Yeah, so the issue is I'm not really rapping for Tumbukas. I'm rapping in Tumbuka, you know. That's what I answer people, you know. So I love my criticism, and I know someone comes and tells you like, okay, fine, you're good, but can't you just, you know, use the same language, but you know, you can vibe so that people can, you know. So I work on those. But if someone approaches me, be like, why are you doing it in Tumbuka and I'll be like, why do we import other artists that we don't really understand?
I mean, like, I don't understand that question because we have so many artists singing in Yao.
Yeah, sure.
The Yao language, nobody has ever questioned that.
Yeah, they are comedy guys.
Exactly, like, but nobody has ever asked them, you know. And I also think it's more of a stereotype where people just assume because you're Malawians don't say Zimba, so they don't say Timva and stuff like that, which I think for you are handling it quite well.
Yeah, sure.
You have also mentioned that you speak about 11 languages. For you to come to the decision out of all the 11 languages to say, I'm going to stick to Tumbuka, what made the language very special for you? Okay,
what I would say is I'll also be doing music in
other languages.
In other languages, you know. But for a start, I started with Tumbuka. This is what I should say. Despite that I have background of Tumbuka, my mom's Tumbuka, my dad is Ndali. I'm not Tumbuka by tribe. Okay. Yeah, I'm Ndali, but you know, because everybody who comes from the north, I'm going Tumbuka. Yeah. But we have different cultures here. It's the same thing if you're from the north, right? Everybody who comes from the central or south is a Chewa. There's nothing like that. You get it? So yeah, it's just Tumbuka for start, but I can go versatile as well.
All right. We cannot wait to see some of the versatile songs that the other languages gonna speak. Speaking of other languages, you have just dropped the End project recently this year. Thank you so much for dropping something before the year ends. Otherwise, it would have been like more time. All right. In this particular project, tell us a bit more about it. When you say the End project, does it mean the Nthondwa project?
All right.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah, sure. Of course, it can be the Nthondwa project, but necessarily it's just because it's a simple one. All the songs in the project starts with an N.
Okay.
Yeah. Ntoa, Nchemo, Kuanide.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like okay, so it's an N project, you know. Yeah.
So this is an EP or is it an album? A mixtape.
I just wanted to call this a project.
Okay.
Like literally, I don't really like mixtape, Jani, album, Jani. This is just the project, you know. It's just a comparison that I would love it to be like a comparison of my music. Okay. Not necessarily an EP or a long playlist or something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of compilation, how many songs are in this particular project?
I have 11 songs.
11 songs. And did you work with other artists? I think I only know the first song that went around on social media was the one you featured, Tuno.
Oh yeah, sure.
That one really went went around on social media, and that was before even I think we knew about the end project.
Yeah, sure.
So how was your planning like, and what inspired the end project really?
Okay, so as I said, this is just a project that I've put it out there for people to like just to break the stereotypes and all misconceptions that we have about the language that we can be using in our songs. So that inspired the project to be out there, like Verani Magai, you know, so that someone who's from Lanje is the lonely, someone Sena, someone, because this is our culture now, you know. So they have to be out there, and I really like it. Like other people have been coming out also, you know, doing songs in Sena, rapping in whatever, you know. So this project is just there to inspire people out there, and you know, bridge the gap that we have in the music scene.
mutima wakakika ngeniri musero nkupenja wokolinu dada na bangero natiti wone ngankupenja vya mabero kwene tupi la vwara uranda ili pake na machero para kwacha mwatireka muchisi tirutengu nati woneskeni ungweru mwe badada mwatireka na mabamba nyakanyasko wuka nati iwe tuda kuchitachi pasi kwitu nkumutunda na veya nati mtima wanepuka wajibizga maji nyakanyasko vuka museka chandipo nkulira cha masoyane vuka wajara mpuno charo nchakununga mpanda yawa wona suzgo mnyumba nyakanyasko wuka wona bana uku wona dada uku wona mbumba uku tose tata mbara wona ngeni nkuku navuka mwepake ni jare kutu kwene mazo ya kwiza ya kuti uku na jibisa mutu ngana vwara tuku pepo mwikema nkuronda nosu ukiara wamaka nkuronda nosu wakondwa na chisinga fwiti mwaduka mwapuda tasuska tasgeba muchisi kwentowa njimoza musumba wa moyo tirimo rumoza za mkwimba hosana na zgoro limoza mwaruta chandipo mulipo chanchito ya nyengo nkutosga sumuni ii yarira doda watitomboska kudya kwa suzga mwaruta na dende jicharo njasoza masozi yitu yapupute kubaba pulika kunoska kudya kwa suzga mwaruta na dende jicharo njasoza masozi yitu yapupute kubaba pulika kunoska pulika kunoska pulika kunoska
Wana wa mama navuka na kulila ukuchimbirira
saliro wuka nati wafa tafa kasi fufu kufufu ni masgo waka tuwiska danka mwatireka na bo ngeni chaka pake dongo kudongo limate apa tafinyika kwe malo ngasani waka watocha nati ngani sani weka sumu yane iyi mbweni masgo yeka saliro wuka kasi ndiwe mwiza warutangu nganya nane ukonkiza watirasa kumoyo tungani siza watwikiska mitanda tungeni chiza tasgolika na soni tungeni mwinga ningenda janati nitora minga mbepo mwikema nkuronda nosu ukiara wamaka nkuronda nosu mwakondwa na chisi ngafwiti mwatuka mwapuda tasuska tasgeba muchisi kwentowa njimoza musumba wa moyo tirimo rumoza za mkwimba hosana na zgoro limoza mwaruta chandipo mulipo chanchito ya nyengo nkutoska sumuni ii yarira doda watitomboska kudya kwa suzga mwaruta na dende jicharo nchasoza masozi yitu yapupute kubaba pulika kunoska kudya kwa suzga mwaruta na dende jicharo nchasoza masozi yitu yapupute kubaba pulika kunoska pulika kunoska pulika kunoska quiz
So how can one access this particular project if they want to listen to it?
Okay, the project is on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
It's on Deezer, Spotify, Boomplay. In Malawi, it's on Mikozi. It's on different, you know, if someone can just Google, you know, gives the links to where it's a product.
Yeah. Okay, so all together as Nthondwa the artist, how many songs do you think you have?
Since I started?
Yeah.
Quite a lot. Maybe 30 something or something. Yeah, because way back when I was in college, I released like 2 of my EPs, close to maybe I would say close to 20 songs.
Yeah.
Plus this, with other singles that have been releasing also. So at least close to 30, chapter 40, something like that.
Yeah. Any plans of shooting videos coming from this end project?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm planning to give out like maybe 2 or 3 videos from the project before I start thinking of how I can extend my music journey.
Okay, interesting. So Nthondwa, thank you so much for coming. This year is approaching to the end.
Yeah, sure.
Summer, yes. And you have dropped us this end project that I'm seeing also on your social media as well. A lot of people have received it with both hands. You're getting a lot of support as well. Any plans of doing maybe any performances, and how are you gonna end the year as an artist?
Yeah, sure. We're planning of arranging 2 or 3 gigs.
Okay.
Just try to perform for people. They should appreciate it in a very certain way. Also, doesn't go there. So I have that plan. Apart from that, as I said,
Yeah. Okay. For someone that's looking up to you and also wants to take that road of trying to be different from everybody else, you took that journey of being someone that's very fluent, giving punchlines in Tumbuka and so many other languages you say you're going to bless us with. Do you practice? How does it go? For someone that's not even Tumbuka, you said you're not Tumbuka. How do you work around it?
It's just when you know how to write a song, it's easy to do as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
For a rapper like me, I need to know what the simile is, what the punchline is.
Of course.
Okay, if you need to know. So it's easy. Like, okay, fine. What do I want to let people know about this? You just create words and be like, okay, this is a punchline, and you put it out. Your rhyme patterns, the spaces and stuff, and you keep going like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Any last words that you have to anyone that's watching, looks up to you, and also maybe just loves your music as well?
All right. Okay. Before I forgot. I need to tell people my real name.
Yes. I wanted to ask you, and then I was like, I think we're deep into the conversation.
Okay. Nthondwa is my stage name.
Okay.
My real name is Chawanangwa Maranga.
Oh.
Sure. What should people expect? And magai ndizi kupasirani karundwa nyimbo zapo ndipo sindikukhumulisani. I'll keep doing good music for you guys, to inspire you, to motivate you, and to let someone see the world in a whole different way, especially in the music scene. So I think that's what I can say for now.
All right. Thank you so much, Nthondwa, for coming to Chawanangwa. He has told us. Thank you so much. We'll be looking forward to how you're going to end the year. And also, if you have a chance of getting the particular project, as it calls it, the end project, do so, to actually just listen to different type of music in the country. It's very refreshing to hear someone rapping in Tumbuka. And I was watching and listening to some of the songs, and I was like, does he breathe when he's rapping? Do you breathe?
It's just how you control your breathing space, So if you practice, you do some exercises, you're flexible. You can do.
Before we go, give us a little something. So maybe before we go.
All right. Vana vatambura ngeni kapu valieko vya mafuta ngeni gado nizana vimai nicheke tumichira ngeni jando mukumba kulimbana na mafumu tm ineni mwasambo nade mukutunya bweka vima flow kwene ichi ni chidambo ineni vepasi ufuruwani wose nkumanya nge mutambo mpinjika iwe ntowa amama bakababa chimwana chambura nkaro wonani chapo kamaro vanyake valije charo vichicheka ni chibaro kwa vana vambura nkaro ndipo vana ninga baba nati nipasane saro ichi nadi nchikaridi ndipo kizi nilinayo kupenja vijaro nati wow tumaslemo kusuzga biza nikavichi na vigumu swaginu njamariko niza kutoweska somu imbwe ni bumgurimbana na chimwana ni chiriski.
I was holding my breath for you. Yeah. That was fabulous. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Nthondwa, for coming. We appreciate you a lot, and we wish you all the best in your journey with your music as well. We cannot wait to see how you're gonna end the year. I've already mentioned that, and as well,
thank you so much for inviting me. Like, I've been a fan of this
Program,
program, you know, since way back. So I was like, so thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Nthondwa, as our training star, ladies and gentlemen, do make sure that you grab a copy of the end project just to appreciate the work that our artists are doing in the country. Also, they're not putting in work, they're putting out the projects. It's up to you to buy and support. Until next time, my name is Priscilla Kayira. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
pemphero ni ili na kwantha na veya yakora ni mphande misisi yafuma padongo na jura kamphanje na vara ngazuba madimba na nanga yafota ngamphangwe kuwina kwafika na kondwa na vina ngagule machero kudambwe mutima wafipa na nkharo za charo nkupenja la moyo redambo fevero la moyo rasuzga adada na goda ngabao kupenja chakudya chituva vikao na uzga wasuzga pacharo funyani machena minata tiaro chimphepo cha eya vicharo wonani tagona pawaro chanipa mazina ya heni chicharo tichari na moyo kwe imwe viwongo maparo mumutu napusa ngambuto mupunga pawaro pachema mwekanye ngadonda tilipo mapeya tututu ngahonda niwonke vinjeru kwa imwe ngaboda mutima waruta pasongwe ngaboda umoyo tieremu ngabwenga kupenja kasoda girini ngatiyi kumaso na poda na hamba kwa imwe ngakuni rafota na bora chomene usiku na tondwa ya mika kwa dada kwesuzgo ni fodya mugemu vanipa kanyota zunguli ngamota ngupenja tumaji kusingo kwa nota kachenji kacharo kalipo uzimu na shota vaseka chomeno vichito mandota.
Thank you, Jehovah, for my life, yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I never later think that I am out there. Still I need your power and anointing. So as I shine as a star, I shall light up the world. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. So as I burn and shine, I shall light up the world.
Mumutu nasweka ngazuba na pange patura kazuba kwa imwe ngasande chitema kwa jesi na vika kasisi pandazi na meta kapange vinchito tira maadada mwachande vinchito ni geto pakaya tirande katowa nkafupi pandazi ngalande chicharo chaluma na pose nkulande iwe wona sono kate siti na kasanga na kalemba ngani moko wona moto bweka josi iri mbwe ni moko kulimia nite shira igemu na ikola nina mokos wona woko ninudada na lipenja nina zoni nga mapongos mumutu napusa ngambuto mupunga pawaro pachema mwekanye ngadonda tilipo mapeya tututu ngahonda niwonke vinjeru kwa imwe ngaboda mutima waruta pasongwe ngaboda umoyo tieremu ngabwenga ngupenja kasoda girini ngatiyi kumaso na poda na hamba kwa imwe ngakuni rafota na bora chomene usiku na tondwa ya mika kwa dada kwesuzgo ni fodya mugemu vanipa kanyota zunguli ngamota ngupenja tumaji kusingo kwa nota kachenji kacharo kalipo uzimu na shota vaseka chomeno vichito mandota.
Thank you, Jehovah, for my life, yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I never later think that I am out there. Still I need your power and anointing. So as I shine as a star, I shall light up the world. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. So as I burn and shine, I shall light up the world. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. Just you, getting just you. So as I burn and shine, I shall light up the world.